Hey all, Kunik here, back with another D&D horror story for you today. In this story, the group really doesn't understand the general concept of creativity and roleplay, and the player character understandably expecting just a little bit of that, at least how you would normally expect it to go down in a traditional group, just he kicks the player. It doesn't go well. But it's a relatively long story, so sit back, grab some coffee or tea, and enjoy. Let's roll for initiative. Dear RPG enthusiasts, I'm going to present you one of the most bizarre games I've ever played. It happened a few months ago when the plague crisis was just beginning. I saw a post on R looking for group recruiting just one player for a roleplay heavy character driven game. Supposedly, they were missing one player for whichever reason. I filled in the enclosed form, and a few hours after, I got messaged by the DM that I was chosen. I was sent an invite to the Discord server with a generic name, Online D&D. I almost left because I hate when someone writes D and D, but I was foolish enough to stay. DM seemed like a chill and experienced guy, other two players as well. We talked for a while. They informed me that they only allow official content, and that I have to be polite. When I asked what happened to the third player, they told me he ghosted them. Cool. No red flags so far. Then I wanted to create my character. Sure. We have a wizard and a barbarian, so you have to play a half-caster to keep stuff balanced, DM wrote. I was a bit shocked, but I wanted to play paladin anyway, so I pretty much ignored this red flag. I built a pretty generic female dwarf paladin with Oath of Vengeance, Hill Dwarf though. I didn't want to see min-maxy with Mountain Dwarf. Besides, extra HP is always useful. And I started writing a backstory. She was daughter of Dwarven King, and as she was bored of noble life, she ran away to become a knight. While running away from the capital, she met some other dwarves, and they decided to stay together and train together in the future. However, they got ambushed, and everyone except her got killed. She survived being hit by a club and played dead. So she swore that she'd avenge her companions, justifying vengeance subclass. As I said, pretty generic. DM liked it. Nothing crazy, that's good. I was actually excited because I was expecting the DM will tie my character into the world by eventual confrontation with my pursuers. Dwarven King really wants her daughter back, or some act of meaningless violence towards random bandits from my side, leading to weakening my powers, redemption arc, etc, etc. I know I sound like I want all the spotlight, but it was supposed to be character driven, and I'm willing to wait for my turn to shine. So, a few days later, session 4 starts. They played 3 sessions with the guy who left. I was waiting for some introduction of my character, but all I got was, "Welcome our new paladin, Lady Morena." Other 2 responded by, "Welcome Morena," and that was it. No roleplay, nothing. I just appeared there. Then the DM continued. "You are all in a tavern. During the last session, you killed the goblins. Now, Lady in White approaches you. She is beautiful like an angel. She asks you to help her find her child." Wizard stays quiet. Barbarian responds. "My character expresses that he doesn't want to look for her child. He's rude." DM. "She cries and begs you." Wizard. "Brutus," the barb's name, "was rude to her. I want him to accept the quest." Barbarian. "Brutus is ashamed and he agrees with Gandalf." Take a fucking wild guess who was Gandalf. "Before accepting the quest, he asks Morena about her opinion." I was honestly shocked. No roleplay, nothing. Just those empty sentences. So, it took me a few moments to respond. "Brutus, don't you see that this woman is desperate? She lost her child. How can you be so cold and insult her? Even before thinking about the possible amount of money we can earn if she's rich," I added quieter. Yes, I was chaotic good. DM. "Man, what was that?" Me. Roleplay? DM. No, we don't do it like this. I tell you when to roleplay, just wait." Looking at it now, retrospectively, I should have left right then, but my brain said, there will be roleplay, stay. So I stayed. DM. "You accept the quest. She tells you where to look for her child. You go there. It's a forest. She says she's scared to enter. Do you enter it?" Wiz and Barb. "Yes." Me. "Wait guys, not so fast. I ask the women, why is she afraid? It could be a trap. I've decided to play along, at least for a while. DM. You can't do that. I haven't thought of this. He seriously didn't have a clue how to improvise. Even something like, she doesn't respond, would have been better than this. Me. Ma'am, I sincerely apologize, but I can't enter the forest yet. My codex doesn't allow me to act recklessly. What if you were a hag trying to deceive us? At this point, I was just desperately trying. Who knows, maybe this was just some stupid joke. Or they will try to play along. DM. She becomes furious and shouts that this is not a trap. You have to enter the forest or she'll kill you. Me. I kneel down before the woman. Ma'am, I'm a holy knight, member of an ancient paladin order, protector of the innocent and bane of the evildoers. Who are you? So powerful you could defeat me, yet so weak you can't enter the forest. After I finish, DM goes berserk. Spare us your stupid babbling. We are playing a game, not a living fairy tale. How old are you? 10? Holy Knight, protector of innocent. You are a paladin, not a holy knight. Those two lost individuals join him. They basically repeat his words. Wizard says he casts burning hands on me, and DM rolls that I'm dead. DM. And get lost, derailer. Voice chat went silent. It was actually funny, being kicked out for roleplaying. I wonder if the guy before me tried to roleplay as well, and how did he last a whole 3 sessions? End post. Okay, if you're going to advertise on anywhere, doesn't have to be R looking for group, right? If you're going to advertise your game as a role-playing game and pull anything like this, I mean, come on. You can't dictate when to roleplay and when not to roleplay. That defeats the purpose of role-playing, right? No one's going to enjoy that. Like maybe you and your small 2 or 3 groups, of friends, but no one in their right mind in the wider audience of D&D or any tabletop game is going to enjoy that. So yeah, I normally I would put onus on the OP here for something like this, if he were to join a party and expect it to be a role-playing party, but he didn't. It clearly said role-playing party. Maybe the only tip I can give him is that when the DM said, I'll tell you when to roleplay, that should have been his cue to get the heck out of there and, just leave and find another group. It very clearly wasn't going to work, and trying to force it after that point, it wasn't going to work, at the very least in retrospect of the situation. So yeah, don't do this. Anyhow, that's all for this post. If you enjoyed it, the description has the source of it, so feel free to go check that out and see everyone else's discussion there, or comment below and we can talk about it there too. But yeah, if you liked the video, definitely hit the like button to let the YouTube algorithm know, and maybe also that subscribe button that's right next to it. Anyhow, thank you again for watching, and here are a few related videos that you can maybe go check out after this.